That'll be none. Consideration of the minutes from October 3rd.
I'll make a motion to approve October 3rd's minutes.
I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, new business. We have 2 sign permits. The first one is for Storage Rentals of America at 13301 West Silver Spring Road. Ben?
Yes, so these 2 signs are part of I'm calling it a compliance check. I went back 3 years in occupancies and compared it to who put up a sign and if they had a sign permit request. One of my goals for the rest of this year is to make sure that everyone who needs to get a building permit is getting a building permit. And I discovered about 6 to 7 properties that either had occupancies without getting a permit or a sign without having a permit. So these 2 businesses came in, filled out their permits and paid the double permit fees. So for this one, it is for technically it's for 3 different signs. 2, one on the back of the building that faces Silver Spring and 2 on the front of the building that faces more towards the north. And the dimensions and everything are laid out in the presentation and the supporting documents in the packet. There is no additional issues with them besides being put up without a permit, but they came in and did not create any type of issues whatsoever.
Okay, so for Storage Rentals, do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the sign permit for Storage Rentals of America at 13301 West Silver Spring.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Second one is for Fresh Start Cleaning, 4565 North 128th.
Yes, so this is another sign permit. They got their occupancy a few months ago and then put up a sign in the front of their building. Everything, the sign looks nice, but again, they didn't have a permit. So an image is provided to you of what the sign looks like on the building right now, along with the permit that has the dimensions on it. So again, no problems whatsoever. And they did also contact me about wanting to put up a second sign in the back of their building, and I detailed the process to them for that. So they might be coming before us again in not too long.
All right, I'll make a motion to accept the sign permit for Fresh Start Cleaning at 4565 North 128th Street.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Just a quick question before we adjourn then. So our permit requirements for occupancy and signs, that's pretty consistent with most municipalities. right?
Correct.
I mean, it's kind of standard.
Correct.
procedure No matter where you're doing business, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
There's almost every municipality around here has a sign and occupancy permit requirement.
I'm just surprised at how often that happens.
Yes, I mean, in I guess occupancy is less than signs. Pretty much everybody has a sign permit requirement, but occupancy, some don't require it for changeovers. There's a good number of municipalities that do. I know Wauwatosa does, Superior does. I was doing some research on it. There is a good number of them that do require it. But there are some municipalities that just want you to re-register with them, but you don't have to go through the whole process of filling out a permit.
Okay, thanks.
Excuse me, I'm from Signs and Lines by Stretch. If I can add a little bit to it, we tell the customer, we can get the permit or they can apply for their own permit. So I put that in their hands and sometimes they do not do that.
Right.
So that's what happens.
And he's the company that did the Storage Rentals of America.
Okay.
I'm actually did the permit. We didn't do the fabrication. It was done by another company. We
Sure.
kind of inherited the account.
Yeah.
So, but that's what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, we need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, at 5:54.